In this video, we're comparing Asus ROG Ally X and the MSI Claw A8 across design, display, performance, battery life, software, and pricing to help you figure out which one's the better fit for how you like to game. The ROG Ally X keeps the same core shape as the original, but tweaks the design. It's all matte black now, with better grips, and just feels more put together. It's a little heavier at 678 grams, and it's not the thinnest thing out there, but the weight adds to the premium feel. You've got Xbox-style controls, and it supports PS5 controllers through USB-C or Bluetooth, which is nice if you prefer that layout. Downsides, the glossy parts pick up fingerprints easily, and it's a bit chunky in a backpack. Now the MSI Calw A8 went for a bolder redesign. It's a bit lighter at 650 grams, with a two-tone finish and a slimmer profile. The Hall effect joysticks help prevent stick drift, and the dual Thunderbolt 4 ports are handy for fast connections and controller support. It looks flashier, but the back panel has a rough texture that might bother some people, and the slimmer grips don't feel quite as sturdy for longer play sessions. If you want something stylish and a little more modern looking, the Calw A8 edges it out. But if comfort is key, the Ally X has a better grip. The ROG Ally X has a 7-inch 1080p screen with a 120Hz refresh rate. It's smooth, bright enough indoors, and works great for games like Warzone. It's also protected with Gorilla Glass, so it won't scratch easily. If you're using a PS5 controller, everything feels tight and responsive. That said, it can feel a bit cramped for bigger games like Final Fantasy XIV, and it struggles with glare outside. The Calw A8 steps it up with an 8-inch 1200p display. Same refresh rate, 120Hz, and variable refresh support, but it's brighter. So better if you game near a window or on the go. Games like Cyberpunk 2077 look more detailed on the bigger screen, and it's just more immersive overall. Only downside? It uses more battery, and the colors aren't as accurate out of the box. Calw A8 takes this one. The Ally X runs on the AMD Ryzen Z 1 Extreme, solid chip with 8 cores and RDNA 3 graphics. It comes with 24GB of RAM and a 1TB SSD, so plenty of power and space. It handles most games well. Fortnite runs at around 60 FPS with upscaling, and thermals stay under control. It can struggle with some demanding titles like Black Myth, Wukong, and the fans do kick in when things get intense. The Calw A8 is using AMD's newer Z2 Extreme chip, and it does have a bit more muscle. Same RAM and storage setup, but better thermals and smoother frame rates in games like Lies of P, where it hits around 100 FPS at 1080p. The software still needs a bit of work. Drivers can lag behind, and you may need to fiddle with settings more than you'd like. The Calw A8 takes the performance crown. It's just faster and handles heat better. Battery's always a concern with handhelds, and both of these come with big 80-watt-hour batteries. The Ally X gets about 3 hours of gameplay in something like Overwatch 2, or up to 15 hours if you're just streaming YouTube. It supports fast charging too, about 50% in 30 minutes, which is handy. Using a PS5 controller over Bluetooth can save a bit of juice too. The Calw A8 is similar, with 3.5 hours for a game like Hogwarts Legacy, and around 14 hours for streaming. It's a bit more efficient during gameplay thanks to its thermal setup, but it charges more slowly. The Calw A8 gets slightly better game time, though the Ally X charges faster. It's close. Both run full Windows 11, so you're getting the real deal. Steam, Epic, Xbox, Game Pass, the works. The Ally X uses Asus's Armory Crate SE to manage performance modes, game libraries, and controller settings. It's pretty polished and easy to navigate once you get used to it. The Calw A8 comes with MSI Center M, which is functional, but still a little clunky. It handles controller support fine, and lets you customize settings, but it's not as slick. Windows itself still isn't great on a small touchscreen, and both would honestly benefit from something like Steam OS. Ally X for cleaner software, though both have the same core problem. Windows 11 isn't built for handhelds. The Asus ROG Ally X is a solid pick. It's ready to go right now, has great ergonomics, decent performance, and a clean software experience. If you want something that works well out of the box and you're not chasing the latest specs, this one will serve you really well. But if you can wait a few months, the MSI Claw A8 is shaping up to be the better long-term pick. The screen is bigger and sharper, performance is stronger, and the design feels more modern. It's not perfect yet. Drivers and software need some polish, but it has more potential.